Hello and welcome to Be Made in Revit tutorials. Today I'm working on a phasing project in Revit and I will use point cloud to create existing part of the building that we will later use as a reference. Here we have a tower of the church, and this is the Ante Padovanski Church in Bosnia and Herzegovina, and from the Second World War this is the only part that is left, and we need to create existing model of this tower. So I would like to share with you a few tips and tricks using this point cloud, and actually I will show you some tips and tricks how to create existing model. Now, here important thing, are you going to use this model to export informations from it, such as quantities of materials and areas and so on? Or are you going to use this existing part of the building only for graphical part of the project? Now, in this case, we will use it just as a graphical part of the project. So I decided to model it using Model in Place tool. The walls and other volume of this tower I created using Model in Place, but these elements here, windows and other elements, I create as a family. In this way, this method allows me to manipulate this, to move them right, left, up and down in an easy way. And if later, for any reason, we make any mistake, I will have these elements saved as a families. So, for example, if I hide this point cloud, now you can see the model of the. This is project in progress. It isn't finished yet. There is a lot of work, but in this stage of the project, I would like to create this tutorial to show you some tips and tricks regarding the modeling of the existing part of this tower. As I said, we will use this model only as a graphical reference for graphical drawings, so it doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter a lot how you will model it. I model it using Model in Place tool. It's here, and I choose generic models, and using extrusions and sweeps, I create these volumes. Also, I use voids to cut the parts that I don't need, and the windows and other openings here I create as a family. I must say the point cloud make my work very easier, and I like to use it, especially this project. The place of this project isn't near of to the place where I live and work, so I don't have to go if I want to check any dimension. In point cloud, I have everything I need, so it's great to use it. Now, when we finish this existing part of the project, I decide to use it as a link file, and everything that will be new in this project, I will create another file, and this file will be linked to that file. So I will show this as a reference through this link file. Dear friends, this is all for this tutorial. I just want to share with you a few tips and tricks when you make decision which method you will use for creating existing part of the building. Now, you must know, are you going to use this model to export information from it, such as areas and quantities of materials, or are you going to use it as only as a graphical drawings for a graphical reference? Even later, if you need some material informations, you can in an easily way add the system families such as wall, when you have the model existing part of, and it's easier to create walls using this generic model in place that I already made. So later, if I will need I need just to hide this point cloud. Okay. Now also I will hide this model in place elements, so you can see the families. Only families left. Here we have windows, doors, and other openings in this model. Okay, dear friends, this is all for this tutorial. Just to repeat one more time, first you need to decide, are you going to use this existing part of the model for extracting quantities of materials and other information that you need to create how much will cost this project, or are you going to use it just as a graphical reference for graphical drawings? If you need the informations from this model, then you will need to use families that allow you to automatically calculate quantities of materials, such as wall tool. In other hand, if you don't need these informations, you can model it using model in place tool. And as I said, I've created these openings as a families, so I will have them saved in another file as a families. So if I make any mistake with this model in place model, I will have these openings saved there. Also, I will use this when I finish this existing part of the building. I will use it as a linked file, and new project will be linked with this file, and through this linked file I will use the graphical and other informations from the existing part of the building. That is all for this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe and to share my works with your friends and colleagues. We will continue with this project when I finished it completely. This is project in progress, and see you when I finish it completely.